Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Stay tuned. Your program will begin shortly.
Live from Harrison Central High School, district semifinal volleyball. Tonight's game, Strasburg Tigers versus the Catholic Central Crusaders. Tonight's game and all games brought to you by Rawson's Mulch and More, Poe Financial Services, Varium and Chemicals, The Electric O, It's Electric, Capital Recovery Systems, The Windfall Company, The O, Patio and Pub on Lane, Wheeling Post 1, Apollo Cleaning and Restoration, First Christian Church of Steubenville, Gumbar Heating and Cooling, Guida Law Offices, Corey Winjet, Baird Wealth Management, IBEW 246, Cedar One Realty, The Crazy Mexican Restaurant, Commissioner Eric Timmons, Mario's Italian Restaurant, Hauser Furniture, State Farm Agent Casey Johnson, Franciscan University, SVRTA, The Mosty Funeral Home, Barrel Toyota, Edge Sports, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Water Transport, Tri-State Mobile Audiology, Ohio Motor Group, Route 22 Sports Bar, Jefferson County Health Department, First Westminster Church, Convenient Food Mart, Everhard Bow Funeral Home, Valley Converting, Jefferson County GOP, Dr. Jagala Ohio Valley Vision Center, Best Western at Franciscan Square, West Banco, Hood's Pharmacy, Dr. John Fiegel, Naples Spaghetti House, The Miracle Field, Anthony Mining Company, Village Sleep Center, Steve's Fish and Chips, Josephine's Carryout, Lancia Villa Royale, M&M Hardware, Cena Strength and Fitness, The Target Shop, Attorney Adam Martello, Signs Limited, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, The Rink at Franciscan Square, Total Sports Connection, and Trinity Hertz Rental. Good evening, everyone. Jim DiCarlo along with my partner, Ashlyn Daly. We're here for this district game at Harrison Central High School. I'd like to thank them for being so gracious all the time, allowing us to come out here and do these contests. Strasburg comes in with a record of 16-6. They actually didn't have to win a sectional game since there's an East 1 and East 2 and 6 teams. So they're playing their first tournament game in the districts, kind of unusual, but coming in at 16-6, ranked 12th in the state of Ohio Division 7 and 173rd in the state. Some of their big wins have been over a number 1 seed Garaway 3-1, a Division 3 number 4 seed Fairless 3-0, and Caldwell 3-2. Caldwell very highly ranked in OVAC championship. Strasburg is led in blocks by Lizzie Hill with 40. Second is Allie Miller and Riley Thomas. In aces, they're led by Addie Sibla with 52. Lila Wiggs and Ella Gilkison follow Addie. Number Diggs is led by Abby Sibla at 347. Riley Thomas and Ella Gilkerson. In assist, Lila Wiggs at 790. Ella Gilkerson and Addie Sibla follow. It kills Riley Thomas a whopping 450 kills. Next is Abby Miller and Lizzie Hill. And in receptions, Addie Sibla leads at 345. Also behind her, Ella Gilkerson and Raylyn Watkins. The Crusaders got here by besting Zanesville Rosecrans 3-0 last Wednesday in the sectional pigtail game. They're ranked 47th in Division 7 in the state, coming in at 14-8 and 363rd in the state of Ohio. They're led in blocks by Jonna Lemmel with 41, followed by Natalie Sharipko and Emily Walker. Aces by Ava Marcino, and with 58, Lily Balzano and Natalie Sharipko follow. Digs, two girls with 200, Julia Nerzik and Emily Walker, and Natalie Sharipko right behind at 188. Assist, Ava Marcino with 283, followed by Balzano with 207, and Natalie Sharipko. Kills, Ava Marcino leads at 168, followed by Sharipko and Balzano. Receptions, Natalie Sharipko, 411, followed by Emily Walker and Ava Marcino. Coaches for Catholic Central, Sherry Barber is the head coach for Steubenville Central, and Kaylin Archer is the head coach for Strasburg. Your pregame Capital Recovery Systems report is now finished, and we will come back after this commercial break to give you the keys to the game by Ohio Motor Group.
Your vehicle deserves the best at Valvoline Express Care, the only authorized Valvoline Express Care within 60 miles. We're locally owned and operated.
We take pride in serving our community. Every day, we honor our veterans and Franciscan University of Steubenville employees with special discounts. Enjoy peace of mind with our complimentary checkup, because your safety is our priority. At Valvoline Express Care, all cars and trucks are welcome. Come experience the difference.
You're not just a customer, you're a family.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
The Jefferson County General Health District provides public health services focused on community wellness, disease prevention, and protection where Jefferson County residents live, work, learn, and play.
Jefferson County Health District, here to serve you.
And we're back. We're about 3 minutes here before the first serve, Commissioner Eric Timmons' first serve. How about the Ohio Motor Group keys to the game, Ash?
Yeah, for the Crusaders tonight, they need to limit their errors. By errors, we mean serves in the net, missed passes, just those things that aren't off of a hard attack from the opposing team. You have to have great defense off of the block and off of the serve receive for such a powerful hitting team. And you can't let Strasburg get on a run. You know, we see these times where a team can get ahead by 5, by 10, and that's what you're looking for as a volleyball player is every time you're playing the first team that gets to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, those are the winners. So jump on early and don't let them get on a run of points.
And we're not quite sure of all Strasburg's starting lineup, but how about giving us a prediction on that and the Crusaders starting lineup?
Yeah, for the Tigers, from what we've seen, what we think it'll be Lila Wiggs, Addison Sibla, Maddie Bolin, Riley Thomas, Allie Miller, Ella Gilkerson, and Lizzie Hill. And for the Crusaders, Natalie Shrepko, Lily Balzano, Emily Walker, Julia Nerzik, Gianna Lemmel, and Ava Marcino.
And that was a Cedar One Realty starting lineups. Timeouts tonight are brought to you by Mara's Italian Restaurant. All wham shots are brought to you by Water Transport. Our whams are hard kills that aren't returned or go off a defensive player extremely hard to where no one can get to it. The aces tonight, electric. Oh, it's electric. And our post-game wrap-up will be by Apollo Cleaning. I am looking forward to seeing some of the power game of Strasburg and hoping that the Crusaders can handle that with their defensive specialist in the back row there. I mean, really impressive that their leader for Strasburg, that's Riley Thomas, has 450 kills. Allie Miller also has some great size, so Crusaders definitely don't have the height advantage here. And Strasburg comes in with a 16-6 record. Crusaders very formidable too at 14-8. They played some bigger schools, Weir High and Big Red, just to name a few. And they got here again by winning that pigtail game last week over Zanesville Rosecrans, 3-0. They've been playing better here at the end of the year, and that good competition, hopefully that will pay off for the Crusaders. And the winner will move on Wednesday to the district final. There will be another game here today. Caldwell will be playing Malvern at 8 o'clock. We won't be doing that game, but there are two other teams that are in Division 7 and hoping to move on to the regional. Two teams will make it to the regional from Division 7. Not all divisions, such as Division 5, only has one team that'll make it to the regional. So the final buzzer has rung. They're going to be doing the national anthem. We're going to have to take a break, and we'll be right back.
You know, Fort Steuben Maintenance should be your first choice when it comes to any and all construction projects, whether it's commercial or residential. Make Fort Steuben Maintenance your first call. You can rely on them to be the experts when it comes to roofing, concrete, plumbing, carpentry, just about any job that needs done. Fort Steuben Maintenance, they're fully licensed and bonded and will even give you a free estimate. Fort Steuben Maintenance. You want the number? 740-283-4890.
This broadcast is brought to you by Corey Winjet, financial advisor and a partner of the RWN Group at Baird, private wealth management located at 200 Stanton Boulevard, Suite 40, Steubenville. Call Corey Winjet at 740-282-5024, a proud supporter of Ohio Valley student athletes and Ohio Valley Sports Online.
Are you looking for a trusted name in residential and commercial real estate? Look no further than Cedar One Realty. Our team of dedicated professionals is here to help you find your dream home or the perfect commercial property. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the local market, we're the experts you can trust. Cedar One is a full-service brokerage that handles residential, commercial, property management and storage units. Call us today to schedule a consultation and see how we can help you achieve your real estate goals. Cedar One has over 60 agents serving the Ohio Valley. Cedar One Realty, leading the Valley in residential and commercial real estate. Visit us online at cedaronerealty.com or stop by our office in Wintersville today.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Now we're back. We're going to go down there to the court and listen to the introduction of the players in a minute. Your first game is sponsored by State Farm agent Casey Johnson. State Farm agent Casey Johnson in Wintersville, Ohio. So we're going to go down to the court and listen to the introduction of all the players.
Student athletes, coaches, Number 3, Tessa Boyu. Number 4, Mary Fink. Number 5, Emily Walker. Number 6, Carly Neese. Number 8, Reagan Meek. Number 9, Julia Nursick. Number 10, Gianna Level. Number 11, Maddie McGendry. Number 13, Mara Delaney. And number 14, Ava Marcino. Now let's meet your Strasburg Tigers. Number 1, Lila Waits. Number 5, Kylie Kirkbride. Number 7, Addison Sidla. Number 10, Rael Watkins. Number 11, Maddie Boylan. Number 12, Lauren Harvey. Number 15, Sierra Minard. Number 17, Riley Thomas. Number 20, Allie Miller. Number 22, Ella Gilkerson. Number 24, Violet Thomas. And number 26, Lizzie Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, spectators taking photographs or visitors or videos may not interfere with the view of this contest by other spectators. In addition, all photographs and videos taken by spectators are for personal use only.
All right, lineups have been read. Teams are getting ready to shake hands.
From this contest, invoke additional penalties, and see maximum legal recourse against violators of these.
Lots of announcements.
Yes. Sportsmanship announcements and other things. We're about ready for the Eric Timmons first serve. We're not sure who won that toss to serve first. But again, Strasburg coming in at 16-6, and the Catholic Central Crusaders at 14-8. Winner will move on Wednesday of this week to play in the district final game. And I believe that winner will play Tuskegee Central Catholic, who would be the big-time favorite today and the number 1 seed in the districts here in Division 7 in the Eastern District. So if they can get a volleyball out there, we're ready to go, huh, Ash?
Soon as they are. It looks like Crusaders will be serving. Their lineups being checked second.
Number 7 in Sibla, the libero.
So Ava Marcina will be our first server tonight.
Ready to rumble here, Ash. Looking for a good one.
Received in the front row by Ella Gilkerson. The set to Lizzie Hall on the outside, playing it off the block, but it's out, so opening point Crusaders.
Again, their leading spiker is in the back row to start. Kind of unusual, I would say, Riley Thomas.
Ava serve. Received. The set in the middle. Ella Gilkerson.
Nice block by Walker. 2-0 Crusaders.
This one is up, received outside by, all right, sent over by Thomas. In for a point, Tigers.
Looked like a miscommunication there.
We have sub Sierra Menard coming out. Rael Watkins in to serve. tipped over by Balzano. Coming back, she's able to play it. Gianna Lemmel sending it over. Outside to Thomas. Dug well by Shrepko.
Nice
Marcino
dig.
helping out. At the net.
That's who they're going to
Riley
set.
Thomas.
That's a wham shot. They definitely have size over the Crusaders. 2-2 as we're just underway here in set number 1.
Close at the net. Off of Balzano for another point.
Here's one of those unforced errors. Not a good dig, setting up really Strasburg to get that point.
It's over. Reagan Meek getting that one. Sent over by Marcino. Thomas from the outside.
Wham. Whew. Water transport wham, her second. Going to be tough from that left side over there, heading cross court, Ash. 4-2 Strasburg.
The serve is up. Received by Walker. Shrepko from the back. The set. This one's in. That was Lizzie Hall.
Another wham shot right down to the ground. They definitely have some girls that can kill the ball well.
Rael Watkins again. There's miscommunication. Ava Marcino helping out, but she lifts another point. Strasburg leads 6-2.
Another unforced error.
Tipped off the net. Walker's there. The set to her. Immediately blocked by Thomas and Hall.
You're not going to get it through Thomas, that's for sure. You might have to dink it over or go cross court.
Marcino receives. Shrepko from the back row. Received well by Ella Gilkerson. Sending it way deep. Walker tipping it over off the block. Lemmel's there to play it. Marcino tips it right back for a point.
There's those tips. Much needed point for the Crusaders. 7-3 Strasburg.
Emily Walker serving for the Crusaders. Diving Addie Sibla. In. Again was Riley Thomas.
She really can get up. I noticed before the game it seemed like Nerzik was a little bit under the weather. Not sure if that's the reason she's on the bench right now, not feeling real good. 8-3 Strasburg and serving.
That was Ella Gilkerson. Marcino diving and sending it over. Marcino diving again, but just out of her reach.
It's number 1 Wiggs with a nice pushover. Crusaders going to stop the run. 9-3 Strasburg. We'll be back after this Mario's timeout.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Get someone who actually can help. Contact State Farm agent Casey Johnson today.
And we're back. 9-3 Strasburg. Good timeout by Coach Barber. She's done a good job when I've seen this year on timeouts. Takes all the time. Sometimes even subs after a timeout to try to stop momentum. Crusaders cannot afford to get unforced errors. Going to be hard enough to stop that spike.
The serve from Gilkerson. Received by Meeks. This is Shrepko from the outside. She tips. Lizzie Hall gets a handout. Sending it back over.
Wiggs with a nice play.
Shrepko again off the block. Rael Watkins was there. Thomas again.
Water transport wham. I mean, she is up and that ball comes straight down.
Crusaders need a side out as they trail 10-3. Marcino dive sends this one over and one. They're looking to use it. That was Lizzie Hall from the middle. 2 hits. Oh, a lift. I thought maybe 2 hits, but a lift it is. So another point, Tigers. Lemmel gets a hand on this one. The set now to her. Blocked, but Marcino is there. Balzano on the second ball, high at the net. That battle goes to Thomas.
Such a height advantage, Ash, and strength advantage. Gilkerson, part of the state championship team, shortstop for Strasburg softball.
That was Balzano and Hall at the net. And I believe someone ended up under the net. So point Crusaders. Gianna Lemmel will be back to serve. Received by Watkins. Riley Thomas, even off the block, ends up in a point.
They got to get her in the back line, Ash. Although
one more side out, yeah.
Number 20, Allie Miller, comes in just as tall and as strong looking.
Sharpko from the right side, pushing it deep. Gilkerson is on that one. Thomas again from the outside, off the block. Ends up over the net and tipped around for a point, Crusaders.
Nice save there by the Crusaders. Balzano back to serve, down 8, 13-5.
Received by Gilkerson. That was Miller from the outside for a point. Sub, Rael Watkins coming out, and Sierra Menard steps in. Riley Thomas is back to serve. Outside to right side to Shrepko. All right, that was Miller at the net, and Shrepko ended up in the net in an attempt to block. 15-5, Strasburg. Meek from the outside, pushing. Sibla was there. Miller again from the middle. Returned with a swing from Marcino. Balzano getting a hand on a hard hit from Menard. Menard again. Lemmel gets this one. Sharpko from the middle. Up over the block. Ends in a lift.
So I believe it's Minard, Ash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Nice job by the Crusaders. I don't know they're going to hit it through that double block, but those little dinks. And there's our first Electrico ace. Sharipko, the spark plug for the Crusaders, puts them down 8, 15-7. Set number 1, best of 5 here at Harrison Central.
Tipped over and set back. That was Wiggs and then Walker, I believe. Here comes Shrepko from the back row. She's got a really good back row approach.
Give her a wham shot, huh? Water transport right down to the ground. Trying to get back in it is Natalie Sharipko, huh?
(15-8). Shrepko's serve. High pass. Now the set to Miller.
It's a wham shot. Hit the black line there. So water transport wham, they're 5th. And doubling up the Crusaders is Strasburg, 16-8.
Back to serve now for the Tigers is Lila Wiggs. Shrepko gets this one. Marcino helps out with the second ball. Shrepko sending it over. Miller from the middle, tipping it. Balzano is there.
In the net, I think, might have been Reagan Meek, number 8.
Oh, 8, yep. Wiggs again. This one's out. So a side out, 17-9. Crusaders behind as now, oh, she's chasing after the ball.
Meek. Meek with a serve.
Reagan Meek.
Eric's daughter. What, did they have a violation?
Yeah, out of rotation.
So point Crusaders. 17-10. We don't give an ace for that, do we? Okay, I didn't think so.
That's Ella Gilkerson from the outside. Off the tip for a point.
In is Lizzie Hill. Out was Sibla.
Shrepko diving to pop that one up, and she does. Walker sends it back. Right side, hard swing by Gilkerson.
Off of Meek and out of bounds. And they have more than one girl that can hit the ball hard.
The serve, received by Balzano. Marcino getting the second one. Shrepko from the back row. Thomas receives.
Nice
Outside
save
from Minard.
by Shrepko.
Lemmel passes it over. Tipped off the block. And off the block again. This one ends up as a point, Tigers. Serve, Shrepko touches it first. Walker passes it over. Passes a bit off the net. The set in for a point.
Lizzie Hill mishit it, and it went to the right spot, right down to the floor. You know, Ash, it doesn't work well, does it? When we're real close to the action, they're screaming and hollering. It's quiet as a mouse over here today. We're way up in peanut heaven.
It's a nice view, though.
Yes.
Walker pushes it. That's a back row from Thomas. Shrepko up at the net. It's tipped over by Lizzie Hall. Crusaders play it in return. Sent over in two for a point, Tigers, 22-10. We still have Allie Miller serving. Lemmel passes it up. Walker brings it back in, and Balzano sends it over. Tipped over by Lizzie Hall for another point. The serve received by Shrepko. Set up for Walker. Tipped off the block. Shrepko's there to pop it up. Walker helping out. Shrepko sends it back over. Great hustle by Shrepko. Outside for Minard. Returned at the net. Into the net by Lemmel. So we have 24-10.
So set number 1, State Farm Casey Johnson set 1 point here.
Shrepko passes it over, but it doesn't quite make it. So first match, 25-10, Lady Tigers.
Tigers are down 2-0, took a 5-2 lead, a 10-3 lead, a 15-5 lead, a 20-9 advantage, and went away winning 25-10. We'll be back after this 3-minute break by Mario's Restaurant.
It's electric. The Electrico is a family-owned, full-service electrical contracting company that is licensed in Ohio, West Virginia, and PA, but remains community-focused here in our backyard. Dave and Darlo Saba are committed to providing service that is family-backed. Whether it residential or commercial, the Electrico will provide service that will give you peace of mind and even lessen your electric bill. all electrical needs for new construction, remodeling, troubleshooting, whatever it may be, Electrico can do it efficiently. They service one happy customer after another, and for that I can attest. Call Dave Oseba at Electrico, 304-670-8277.
Jefferson County is built on knowledge, experience, and proven success. This election, let's keep moving forward by choosing leaders who embody integrity and innovation. Vote for Clerk of Courts, Andrew Plesich. Plesich is the proven choice for maintaining the integrity and efficiency of our legal system. His experience ensures that our courts continue to serve with excellence. Vote for Commissioner Tony Morelli. Morelli's dedication and knowledge have guided our community successfully. His leadership is crucial to keeping Jefferson County on the path to continued success. Elect Ron Jake Kleinecke as your new commissioner. Kleinecke is a business leader with the experience and innovative ideas to drive our county forward. His vision and commitment will help shape a brighter future for all of us. Your vote is your voice. Vote Republican for a brighter Jefferson County future.
Paid for by the Jefferson County, Ohio Republican Party.
And we're back. Set number 1 goes to Strasburg, 25-10. Not a very big crowd here, but I do see our boy Ernie Wilson, who never misses a Crusader event, it seems like. Got to give kudos to Ernie along the way. Second set tonight brought to you by Mosty Funeral Home. Unofficially, I had the Crusaders for 1 ace and Strasburg for 0 aces in set 1. But Strasburg had 5 wham shots to the Crusaders 1. So a little bit on unforced errors, but just too much power at net play in that first set, Ash.
Absolutely. Lineups for the Crusaders are looking the same as are the Tigers. Their libero, Addie Sibla, will be stepping in just a moment. She's in for Allie Miller. The first serve for the Tigers will be done by Raelle Watkins. In the front line right now, they have Ella Gilkerson, Lizzie Hall, and Riley Thomas.
Thomas is in the front line when you're serving first, but not when you're receiving first.
Pushed over by Lemmel. Tigers looking to use this. Riley Thomas.
Woo. Has hard shot, wham, water transport right down to the ground. I'm not sure I'd want to receive those kill shots, Ash.
That's one of those balls you just...
Referee threw it to the wrong side.
Oh.
That's who
Stick an arm out and pray.
Setting up, Ash. If I got to set somebody up, I'm setting Thomas up as much as possible.
Lemmel from the outside, rolling shot. Sibla gets this one. Thomas. Wow, even off balance there, that set was a little bit to her left-sided shoulder. She was able to get her arm up and snap her wrist down to bring it back across court where she wanted it. Watkins serve. Lemmel sending it over and one this time. Sent right back by Ella Gilkerson, but played well by Balzano. Now Strepko from the back row.
That's a wham shot. Crusaders needed that one, Ash. 2-1, Strasburg. Good job by Sharipka from the back line. She's leaving it all on the court tonight. Marcino serving for the Crusaders.
Sent over this time by Lizzie Hall. Balzano from the outside finds a corner shot, but great job, Addie Sibla. Thomas. Shrepko gets on that one. Marcino sends it over. Lizzie Hall off the block. Balzano into the block. She tips it up, but no help this time for a point Tigers.
3-1 Strasburg. They won set 1, 25-10, best of 5. Winner moves on to the district finals Wednesday.
Thomas from the outside, tipped off the block for a point. The serve received by Walker. Set to her on the right side. Pushed. Ella Gilkerson hustles to get a hand on it. Hall from the middle, and we have
Netball.
netball.
Crusaders.
Okay.
5-1 Strasburg.
Lemmel passes it. Shrepko from the back row. Gilkerson again. She is diving all over the back row, doing a really good job, but that one sailed out after.
She's a nice athlete. Shrepko doing a good job from that back row, spiking as Walker goes back to serve, down by 3.
Thomas.
Nice save
Walker
by Walker,
dives.
huh?
Lemmel sends it back over. Sent back again by Hall. Shrepko. This one sails out.
Hit it hard, but way too deep.
They do get a
But-
tip ball.
Oh, that helps.
Walker's serve. Riley from the outside.
Wham. Thomas. She is really tough to stop on that cross quarter. Tough to stop anywhere, I'd say.
Sibla comes out. Allie Miller steps in.
Hill serving. And it's electric. The first ace of the night for Strasburg by Lizzie Hill.
Jump serve. Marcino's on. Nice high pass. Shrepko from the outside. She passes it over. Tipped at the net. And that was Lila Wiggs who stepped under the net.
Has a poor reception that time that put Strasburg at a disadvantage. So needed point there for the Crusaders as Lemmel goes back to serve, trailing 7-4.
Miller reached up to get a hand on it. Right side set to Thomas. Ends up right on the line.
It's her first spike from the right side, and man, did that go down hard. Water transport, wham, her third of this game, her 6th of the match.
Watkins is out and Minard is back in. Thomas is serving. Meek rolling it over from the outside. Rolling it back from the middle is Miller. Walker from the back row. Off the arms of Gilkerson for another point, Crusaders.
So Central's had more success hitting the ball hard from the back row than from the front line.
Less of a block to get around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's electric. Lily B. Balzano. First ace of the second set, second in the match for the Crusaders, who trail 8-6, are hanging around here. Lost the first set 25-10.
Sibla receives that one. Miller from the middle. Ends up in a point. It was off of Emily Walker.
Second set brought to you by Mosty Funeral Home.
Lila Wiggs serves. At the net, Miller's able to tip it back down for another point.
That was all set up by a very good serve.
Gianna Lemmel stepping out. And Tessa Boyu in as a sub. Received by Balzano. The set to Shrepko on the right side. She's tipping it. Lila Wiggs dove, got a hand on it, and it's set back over and ends up in a point, Tigers.
Allie Miller found the hole there.
Wiggs' serve received by Boyu. Shrepko tipping again. Wiggs doesn't get on it this time, so we have a point, Crusaders.
Nice idea. You're not going through that double block. Might as well tip it there in the front line. 11-7 as Shripko goes back to serve.
Set in the middle to Minard.
Deep point Central. 11-8.
The set to Miller. She just kind of punches it over. Wasn't there in time. Thomas dives. That one was Gilkerson.
Yep.
Marcino. Sibla is there. Sent over in two. Walker got a hand up. Meek helped out. Balzano sent it over. Miller from the middle. Out.
Hard hit, just missed deep. So 11-9. Central has stormed back here in set number 2. Down by 2.
That one's in the net. Not what you want here. Trailing by 3.
Lizzie Hill back into the contest.
For an ace.
It's electric. And it was Sibla with the electric O ace for Strasburg, up by 4 in serving.
Walker's on this one. Sharpko from the back row, just a bit deep. 14-9. Sibla serving. Close at the net.
Net
That
play
time.
won by Minard.
Yeah, she just kind of flicked her wrist one time and it was right back down.
15-9 Strasburg. Coach Barber wants and needs a timeout and gets it. We'll be back after this Mario's break.
When you hear the name Tri-State Mobile Audiology, you should know that you'll get quality hearing health care right at your door. It's convenient and professional, locally owned and operated. We provide services along with counseling and education that, if you can't leave the house or rely on transportation, can help improve your quality of life and hearing ability. With Tri-State Mobile Audiology, there are no gimmicks, no bait and switch marketing, and we provide much more than just a hearing test.
So contact Tri-State Mobile Audiology today, where hearing care is healthcare.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
We're back. 15-9 Strasburg and the Mosty Funeral Home set number 2. Strasburg up 1-0.
Addie Sibla serving again. Balzano back to Walker. Sibla receives. Tipped over by Minard.
Nice decision that time. The Central went up for the double block, and she found the hole.
Tipped off of Balzano and Walker. Marcino tried to send it back over kind of with a punch, but it ends up out. Deep serve. Boyu is on it. Sent over by Marcino. Out of the middle is Hill, off the block for a point.
Marcino tried to block it, but it went straight down as we're going to have Lemmel back in for Boyu.
Boyu.
I wasn't sure how to say that.
Sibla again. Walker close to the net. Marcino wins that net battle this time.
So 18-10 is Reagan Meek. I think I see her dad down there in the stands. Comes in to serve. And into the net. Unforced error. 19-10 Strasburg. They're going to have a new person come in. Rayel Watkins, a sophomore, to serve. Rayel Watkins. And there's that girl, Thomas, Ash, back in the front line.
Yep. Shrepko rolling. Wiggs dove, got a good hand on it, but it ends up in the net, so we have a point Crusaders off of a back row approach. Ava Marcino is now back to serve. Walker, Lemmel, and Balzano making up the front line of the Crusaders. Into the net. Ella Gilkerson will be going back to serve. Marcino, Meek, and Shrepko back to receive. Off the hands of Shrepko. Walker cutting it cross court. Wiggs receives.
Finds a hole by pushing it over into the right side there. 21-11. Strasburg, set number 2.
Walker with the first pass. Back row from Shrepko, rolling. That one lands in.
She's had a good all-around contest, but it's not been enough for the Crusaders. Lost set 1 and now down by 9, 21-12 in set 2.
Deep. Lila Wiggs, or I'm sorry, Sibla got a hand on that one. And it was sent over into Crusaders off balance. It lands for another point, Tigers. Allie Miller is coming back in for Sibla. Lizzie Hill doing the serving duties. Walker receives. Marcino with the second pass. Shrepko from the outside, tipped off the block. Thomas gets on it. The set to her.
Hard hit off the block and down. Give her a water transport wham on that one. Hit it hard. Nice try by the Crusaders. Walker and Balzano. Just hard to stop that, Ash. It's electric. Ace for Lizzie Hill. Looking to wrap this up. Set point, 24-12, Strasburg.
The jump serve. Another ace.
And by the electric O. So Strasburg, who kind of struggled there for a while, up by 2 middle of the game early on, ends up pulling away 25-12. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout.
Hauser Furniture prices and in-store financing won't be beat. Sofas starting at $4.99, recliners starting at $2.89, sectionals starting at $9.99, complete bedroom suite starting at $6.99, complete dinette set starting at $2.89, carpet with padding and installation as low as $2.89 per square foot. Hausers will absolutely not be undersold.
Looking for a great deal on a pre-owned vehicle? Ohio Motor Group has you covered. Visit us in Steubenville, Bridgeport, or online. We've got cars, trucks, and SUVs to fit every budget and lifestyle. Bad credit? No problem. We offer guaranteed credit approval. If we can't approve you, no one can. Check out our inventory online at ohiomotorgroup.com or stop by one of our locations today. Drive away in your dream car.
Halftime is sponsored by Berryman Chemicals in memory of Eleanor and Douglas Red Naylor, supporting area youth since 1960 through academic and sports scholarships, mentorship, and community spirit. Good luck to all area teams from Berryman Chemicals.
Looking for a crazy good time? Come to the Crazy Mexican Restaurant in Weirton. Our menu is packed with delicious Mexican dishes that will make your taste buds dance, from sizzling fajitas to cheesy quesadillas. We've got something for everyone. And don't forget to try one of our famous margaritas. So come on down to Crazy Mexican Restaurant in Weirton. We can't wait to see you, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
WIDA Law Offices can ably represent your interests in real estate and business transactions, probate matters, and personal injury cases. Please visit WIDA Law Office's website at guidalawfirm.com or call them at 304-748-1213.
Now we're back here. 2-0 Strasburg. They won set 1 25-10 and set 2 25-12. The winner of this contest tonight will play the winner of Tuskegee Central Catholic, the number 1 seed, and the Toronto Red Knights, the number 10 seed. I wasn't sure who they were playing. And Tuskegee Central would be the favorite in that game, but you never know. Toronto had a tremendous year last year. Maybe they can pull that upset tonight. We hope so. This third set brought to you by Ohio Valley Vision Center. I have Central with 2 aces, Strasburg with 5 in the contest, Central with 2 whams, and Strasburg with 9. It's just been the net play, Ash. Just much bigger, stronger, and more powerful are the Tigers.
And you're looking for, when you have those extremely powerful and strong approachers, what adjustments are you going to want to make? Or do you take away a block to offer an extra defensive player, or are you moving people in rotation, based off of where she's been hitting? We'll see what Coach Barber and the Crusaders do as we come to the opening serve by Ava Marcino.
And it's a good start. It's electric. They need to get off to a good, fast start in this third set. Both teams pretty much with their starters in there. Haven't seen Nerzik tonight. I think she was sick before the game, and that also has to hurt the Crusaders. She's been starting all year long.
That one received by Gilkerson. Sibla now swinging, but staying on her feet as a back row player. Balzano in the net. So we are tied at 1 now.
Gilkerson went back to serve, but it wasn't her serve.
Not yet.
Thomas in the front line. That's why the Crusaders needed that run, get her and keep her in the back line.
Off the top of the net was Lemmel. So Minard again with an ace this time.
It's electric. So 1 ace apiece here in this third set. Strasburg up 2-0.
Meek receives this one. Walker from the right side. Cross court, Sibla is there. The set now, Gilkerson on the right side.
Off the double block and down as the Malvern Hornets come in. Caldwell is already here. They're going to play the 8 o'clock game today.
Received by Marcino. Shrepko from the back row. Up top, Walker sends it back down for a point, Crusaders.
All set up by Shrepko. Shrepko had a great set from the back, and it set up Walker to get that shot down. 4-2 Strasburg as Walker goes back to serve.
We're calling in for a sub.
2 subs.
Minard out. Rael Watkins in.
Gilkerson got hurt. She's crying coming out, holding her arm.
I believe that's
Harvey.
Harvey came in for her. Sent over by Wiggs. Shrepko pulling it back in with a pass. Wiggs with the set to Thomas.
Give her a wham shot. Good try by Reagan Meek, but right into the net. Tough for that freshman to receive that from the senior Thomas, probably the old stater.
Harvey is serving. Sent over by Lemmel. Looking to use this. Thomas.
Nice.
Meek gets that one.
Nice job, Reagan
Great
Meek.
dig. Thomas again. Off the net. 0-4.
There you go.
Oh, after the net touch.
Yeah. So Reagan Meek with a nice save and got the Crusaders a much-needed point.
Another sub, Kylie Kirkbride.
Unforced error, Lemmel serves it out. You're going to have Miller come into that front line. Pretty impressive front line when you got Thomas and Miller both in there.
Meek from the outside. Thomas.
Wham! That went straight down. Nobody getting that one, Ash. Water transport wham. She hits the ball maybe as hard as we've seen anybody all year long.
Again, stick your arm out and pray.
Good point. It's electric. Central needs a timeout or a sub, and they're going to put Nice in to sub here for Walker. Stop this momentum, 8-3 Strasburg.
Sibla serve into the net.
That sub worked. 8-4.
Balzano serves. Tipped over by Wiggs for a point. Another sub. Rael Watkins comes out. Sierra Minard back in. Lemmel receives that one, a high pass, tipped over. There's Miller, tipped off the block. Balzano gets a hand on it.
Reagan Meek doing all she could to try to play it off the net. Couldn't get it over. 10-4 Strasburg.
Thomas's serve received by Lemmel. Meek from the outside. Sibla gets a hand on it. That was Nice this time popping it up. Marcino from the outside. Thomas receives. Minard. Shrepko in the net.
11-4 Strasburg, up 2 sets to none. Third set brought to you by Ohio Valley Vision Center.
Off of the kind of the shoulder of Lemmel and into the net, we have another sub trying to break the momentum. Boyu is in for Gianna Lemmel.
So Boyu making an appearance. The sophomore in games 2 and 3.
Balzano receives that one. Back set to Shrepko, rolling. She pops it up and over. Minard. Both Crusaders back there diving and were able to get it up. Miller.
Nice save by Nice.
Diggs. Marcino. Cross court for a point.
Give her a water transport wham. 12-5 Strasburg.
Shrepko serving. Sibla gets the first one. Miller. That one's out.
Underneath that one, hit it long.
Sibla sent over by Wiggs.
She's done that a few times this evening. Found the hole, 13-6 Strasburg.
Kirkbride comes out. Harvey is in. She's listed as a team captain. Balzano to Nice on the outside. That one's out. Hard serve from Wiggs, out. A sub. Carly Nice is coming out. Emily Walker is back in the front row. Meek serves. Wiggs bringing it back in. Minard rolls, but that one is out. Point Crusaders, 14-8.
Meeks had great downward action on that serve as Lemmel's back in. Boyu out.
Received by Sibla. Miller from the right side for a point.
Off the double block and down.
Lizzie Hill coming back in. Now Miller will be going back to serve. Sibla sits down for a rest. Shrepko receives. Marcino hustling to get the second ball. Balzano from the back row. They sent it over. That was Wiggs. Marcino pushing it. Harvey got a hand on it. Now she's getting the set. Cross court. Meek is there. Marcino from the right side. Cross court. Miller with a high dig. Thomas from the back row. Meek digs it as well. Walker, tip. Harvey can't get it, so point Crusaders.
All those hard hits, and that tip gets the point, huh? 15-9, little finesse there, Ash. Go with the change.
Goes a long way,
Not the fastball, right?
Marcino, her service out this time.
Not like her. Ashlyn Daly all smiles. Her Tennessee Volunteers got a big win over Bama. What are you going to do here when Army plays Notre Dame?
I'm really afraid for that. Thomas from the outside.
What a
Shrepko
play.
digs.
What a play by Shrepko.
Lemel sends it over. They're probably going to feed her again. Yep. That time she gets a point.
Not fair. She hit it off the net.
She did not like that she dug that. She's shaking her head. She was like, not again.
She got the break off the net, 17-9 Strasburg.
Tipped off the net. Balzano helps it out, sends it over. Thomas from the outside. Tipped off the block for a point.
Coach Barber wants a timeout, 18-9. Strasburg doubling up. Crusaders up 2-0. We'll be back after this Mario's timeout.
Are you seeing the world as clearly as you should? At Ohio Valley Vision Center, we believe in providing top-quality eye care for you and your family. From comprehensive eye exams to the latest in eyewear fashion, our experienced optometrists are here to help. Located in Steubenville and Weirton, we offer convenient hours to fit your busy schedule. Thanks to Ohio Valley Vision Center, you can see better than ever. Call us today at 740-283-3937 or visit OhioValleyVisionCenter.com to schedule your appointment. Ohio Valley Vision Center, your vision, our focus.
That's it.
That's Trey.
We're back, as Dan tells us. 18-9 in this Ohio Valley Vision Center third set. Strasburg won set 1, 25-10, and set 2, 15-9. Let's hope Gilkerson is okay. I haven't seen her return since she hurt herself.
Free ball sent over by Balzano. Miscommunication between Wiggs and Sibla ends up with a point Crusaders. Rael Watkins will be coming in to play back row. That's for Minard. Walker's serve.
It's electric.
Off the arms of Hill that time.
Crusaders with their four seniors, sophomore Lemmel and freshman Meek on the floor.
Walker again, Watkins on that one. Thomas off the double block, but they play it well. Marcino sends it back. Sibla is there. Thomas.
Wow. Wham, water transport straight down. You were saying you were looking things up on her, and she's got to have 16 letters. So.
By the end of her senior year, that's what she's expected to have 16. I don't see why she wouldn't get all of those. Tipped off the block was Shrepko. Hill pushes it. Shrepko again coming inside. Went around the block with that spike, but it was dug well. She rolls that one over, ends up with a point.
How about that? Shrepko says, 2 hard, powerful spikes. It's not working. I'm just going to dink it in the hole.
We have another sub. Kylie Kirkbride comes in for Lauren Harvey.
19-12. Yeah, Thomas probably throws shot put or disc and plays softball too, I'm guessing.
Thomas from the outside, off the block, but Sibla was there. Thomas again. Walker digs that one. Shrepko from the middle, tipping over. Wiggs was there. Off the block for a point.
(20-12) Strasburg.
Sibla serves. It's an ace.
It's electric. Her second ace here of set number 3.
Girls basketball surpassed 1,000 career points. Yeah, she's 3-time All-Ohio, and Riley Thomas is just an athlete. She went, oh, nope. Miller took it that time. Nice cross court by Balzano. Tipped, but Miller says no thank you, sends it back down off the block. Walker receives. Shrepko from the right side, over the block. Tipped over for a point by Lila Wiggs. So 23-12 is the Tigers. Sent over by Wiggs. Thomas in the net this time. Just a mishit.
23-13. Strasburg with the Crusaders serving. That's Balzano.
Tipped.
Tipped off Lemo and out. Hard hit there.
Subbing Sierra Minard in. Lauren Harvey out. Riley Thomas looking to secure game point. And Miller does it for her, blocking that high pass.
So final score in set number 3, 25-13, and Strasburg takes the match 3-0. We'll be back for the Apollo cleaning and restoration post-game right after these Mario's timeouts.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish chunks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Jefferson County Commissioner Eric Timmons knows how much sports means to the Ohio Valley.
Hi, I'm Commissioner Eric Timmons. I'm passionate about local sports and I support our youth in their endeavors. Good luck to all area teams this season.
The Target Shop has all your fall sports needs. Shop local and get all your school spirit gear, fan wear, and everyday apparel. Support your locally owned Target Shop. The Target Shop offers new designs weekly. Stop in soon.
SVRTA can connect you to all kinds of destinations. Whether you need to connect to the Pittsburgh Airport or connect across the river to Weirton, SVRTA has the connection you need. SVRTA and its connectivity can also connect you to Wheeling, St. Clairsville, Robinson, and downtown Pittsburgh. With SVRTA and its affordable annual pass, wherever you need to go, SVRTA can connect you there.
Are you tired of lugging heavy water bottles from the store to your home or office? Look no further than Water Transport in Hopedale, Ohio. For over 36 years, we've been providing premium quality water to the tri-state region. Our team is dedicated to delivering fresh, clean water right to your doorstep. With our reliable and efficient service, you'll never have to worry about running out of water again. Call us today at 740-264-9999 to schedule your delivery and experience the convenience of water transport.
Okay, we're back here. Strasburg takes set 1, 25-10, set 2, 25-12, and set 3, 25-13. They have a good all-around team, but it was the Riley Thomas show with lots of blocks and lots of hard-hit kills off of blocks in that front line. I've got unofficially the Crusaders with 4 aces to Strasburg's 8, and the Crusaders with 3 whams to Strasburg's 12. We'll let you comment here in a minute, Ash, but want to, wish good luck. And hopefully these gals are going to be playing some other sports. To the 4 Crusader seniors who played their hearts out this year, Crusaders bow out in the district at 14-9. And those 4 seniors are Natalie Sharepko, Lily Balzano, Emily Walker, and Ava Marcino. Also want to congratulate Coach Barber, done a great job here with the Crusader program. Told me she's been in it for 38 years, so hopefully she'll be back next year, but if not, we want to just wish her the best of luck also. Ash, your final comments on the contest?
No, again, congratulations to the Lady Crusaders on a great season. Good luck in your future sports as well. Everybody at Central, if you play one, you got to play a few. And to Coach Barber, thank you. Nobody could ever question, her dedication and her absolute loyalty to the girls that she coached. Every year she's telling us, I don't know if I could do it, but she comes back every time they need her and shows the great support that she does. So thank you to her, and good luck to the Strasburg Tigers.
Well, that was your Apollo wrap-up. Again, final score here from Harrison Central High School. Strasburg wins 3-0. For Dan Vogel and Ashlyn Daly, this is Jim DiCarlo wishing you all a good night.